So the challenge is super tiny cursor and maximum mouse speed. You can still use destruction wave, and that's all that matters. It goes so much farther than I think it will. I'm like trying to go this way, and I'm like, do, and it will eventually get me there. But it's not exactly the direction I want to travel at any point in time. I have a feeling I'm going to accidentally kill one of my people at some point.
I hesitate to think what you would do without me.
It's double speed. Oh, it's going to be so hard to do the Karak's mind control stuff.
As I...
Overseers. They can detect my presence. Better to avoid them. There. The gate has been opened.
Oh, banlings.
Now let us continue. So shall it be.
I always find this part kind of hard. Maybe it's because I don't think about it that often, but it's like so easy to randomly die here. Because the heroes have very, very low HP. There's no Artanis. Vorzu. Kill these. Perfect. No, I did not do the community challenge run 2 weeks ago. What? We did Heart of the Swarm. We did a Legacy of the Void community challenge run like 6 months ago. It was okay. For the most part, this one's been way better. It's so hard to move my guys around. I'm trying to click things, and then it's just like, no, you're clicking on the portraits in the top left instead. Why do people ask about the reverse campaign? It's like 10 times every stream I get asked about this. I've answered it like 72,000 times. It's not even done. We need a command for it, because it's really obnoxious. Oh, come on. I don't like this mission, by the way. I don't care what Beastie Cutie's doing. Like, just every single day for weeks on end now. It's really annoying.
They can detect my presence. Better to avoid them. There. The gate has been opened.
Finally. Now let us continue.
Okay. I need to keep my tabs on Vorzoom this time. No. Because she's bad. She has fast shield regeneration, though.
It is my honor.
What? How shall we serve? As I desire.
You require counsel.
And then we can target these Niduses down.
Speak. You address the high wolf.
What is your will?
Speak.
Got it. There's no detection over there, so this should be fine.
I agree with this choice.
There is little time.
You address the high wolf. So goes the chain of ascension.
No, Vorzoom, why do you have no HP? Okay, Alarak's gonna do everything. Just like he thinks he does. This is so frustrating. I just can't click on the things that I'm trying to click on.
They can detect my presence. Better to avoid them. There. The gate has been opened.
Finally. Now let us continue. As I desire. So good.
Hey, Abspees. How's my favorite psychic doing?
What is your will? You require counsel. We stand with our allies.
Okay, there we go.
There is little.
Do not waste my time. As I desire.
Alright, Alarak, keep your thing.
What is your will?
You
Going this
address
way.
the High Lord.
Yeah, Ace made a compilation video about the blindfolded run. And at one point, so I decided on Monday that I would watch the compilation video and give some commentary over it. And at one point, I apologized for the lack of good commentary, and then about 2 seconds later on the screen popped up your comment, "Grant, when you watch this VoD in the future, don't apologize for the lack of commentary. We understand that this is a really mentally taxing run." Like, it was so perfectly timed that you obviously knew beforehand. You've lived through this reality many times. I was really impressed, but I don't know why you decided to show your psychicness off to us instead of, like, using it for the greater good of the world.
Speak.
But you know what? I can dig it.
There is little time. Of course. Yes. There is much to be done.
You address the High. Do not waste my time.
I want to speak.
I'm getting used to controlling this, kind of.
It seems I must infiltrate the enemy's forces and unseal the way forward.
Kind of.
Those mutalisks are swarming en masse. I would do my best to remain undetected if I were you.
It is my honor.
This part's really fun. This is my favorite part. Wow.
Our future is the Daylum.
Stunning.
What is your
Whoa.
will?
Look at this fast-paced StarCraft action, guys.
Niraz Guli.
If you ever want to show someone why they should buy StarCraft, this is it.
Our future
Oh, yeah.
is the
You see
Daylum.
that blink? What a legend. Blink Dagger got nothing on this.
There is much to be done.
Speak.
Yes?
Nailed it.
We have nearly reached the power structure. Press forward, High Lord.
Can't wait to fight those swarm hosts with no HP.
What is your will?
Of course.
I like how the swarm hosts are specifically designed to have slightly more... Stupid lady. She is so stupid.
We have nearly reached the power structure. Press forward.
No, I'm not controlling her. That's the problem. She's way too hard to control right now.
What?
Selecting her is just like an impossible task.
There is little time.
This is so fun. I love it. Thank you guys. We had a bunch of really good challenges yesterday, so
We have nearly reached
it's a
the
good
power
idea
structure.
to balance it out
Press forward,
with
High
some
Lord.
really frustrating ones today. Emmett Newman subscribing for the 3rd month at tier 1. Thank you so much.
Yes. We
Please,
stand
just
with
kill
our-
the swarm hosts. We'll get the overseers eventually. It is a long and arduous process.
Speak.
You require counsel. It is my honor.
There we go. Perfect first try.
Yes, I am needed.
The inner chamber is completely sealed. My stealth will not avail us here.
Then let us try a more direct.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Every time I do something like this, it's why is my mouse so slow afterwards? Or
And our
there was the time that I had to do T and G, no, G and P
It is my honor.
as my hotkeys. And
Future
then I just, or as my mouse buttons. I had to unbind the mouse and do G and P as the mouse buttons, and then I just like couldn't click things properly on the next mission.
Our future is the daylight.
So if you ever struggle on this part, the way that you want to do it is use the Blade Fury and then use the Shadow Dash to reset it. And basically just repeat that over and over.
Our future is the daylight.
Because if you use the Blade Dash and then don't Shadow Dash to reset it instantly, then Alarak will take too much damage and die. I think this part will be easier. I think that last part was by far and away the hardest. Because Phoenix kinda... he does his own thing, you know, and it tends to be very successful. I might like end up getting killed by Reavers or something.
The power structure lies ahead, but the temple ground.
I might botch the fight though. I'll have to worry about that.
Centuries, immortals, colossi.
Wow, it's so different being able to see while doing this mission.
As many as possible before proceeding.
Because this was the mission that broke me when I was trying to route blindfolded. Just think about how you'd have to do this blindfolded. If you're like me, it took a long time to come up with any coherent thought. Hey! I need that supply.
Could you take control of me? If your systems were compromised by Amon, yes, I believe I could purify them.
I'll wait.
We'll find the solution. It will be.
Blindfolded Deathless might be possible on casual. Anything's possible on casual. It's like the Disneyland of StarCraft difficulties.
Amon shall not prevail. Purpose, my expertise is yours. My sensors are showing a lot of Reavers.
I wonder if I can nab that Immortal. I would like to, but he's got a lot of friends that are kind of holding guns to his head.
We are united. Purpose guides
Is
us.
Pacifist possible on casual? I think so. At some point, I am going to try to do Pacifist Wings of Liberty on normal. I think it's possible. So I'm pretty sure the casual is doable. Well, I got a Reaver, which is okay for that part.
Progress is made by the bold. A face
Nope, nope.
What may I resist? Speak, and you will be heard. Yes, Hierarch.
We gotta go over here. Oh, I forgot to get the money. I can get that in a bit.
I concur. The Psi Matrix will fall. A face smith is always prepared. Yes, Hierarch. We are united.
Oh, is Davey doing Pacifist now?
I
Cool.
will find the solution. Progress is made by the bold. Ire will be restored. It will be.
Okay.
Now.
Con
We are united. A face smith is over. We are all Templar.
it's so hard to micro.
Is made by the
I know it's probably really hard to visually indicate how hard this is,
Matrix will fall.
but like, I have all these things that are just pre-programmed into my brain on how to do them, and then I just click in these wrong places,
We are united.
and then the things don't happen, and then my brain just stalls out. I'm like, well, I'm waiting for this movement or action to finish so I can continue my
I will find the
my microing, and then it just doesn't happen. It's really, really difficult.
We are all Templar. Ire will be restored. I will find the solution. The Psi Matrix will fall. Yes, Hierarch.
Karax also has 4 HP, which is always a good sign.
Naku, I'm detecting a robotic support bay nearby. If we can claim it, we can construct Colossi.
I think I need both these Colossus because my supply is
We are
pretty
all
close.
Templar.
But the brutal fight's actually kind of hard.
What may I resolve? Purpose guides us.
So now that I've cleared all of that out, the
It will be.
patrols should be spawning, right? I think that's how it works. The patrol in the middle with the Colossus will spawn.
Progress is made by the bold. The Psi Matrix will fall.
I'm gonna make a bunch of Colossus. Oh, yeah, there's this one too. So, the way that this map works is that once you clear it, there's a patrol that spawns here, here, and here. And what my plan for Blindfolded was that I was going to use Phoenix to clear the entire map on his own, while Karex just chilled out at the spawn point. And then I would hold down the Q button, because I could adjust it to exactly where the Colossus spawns, and then I would have to kill those respawning waves 10 times in a row to get one Colossus from each of them. That's how I planned to do it blindfolded, and it was like the worst thing ever. It was so bad. It made this mission take like an hour. And it was miserable the entire time. I couldn't figure out a better way to do it. That's a lot of Colossus. It should be fine. Just gotta make sure that the patrol doesn't get me.
Purpose guides us. The Psi Matrix will fall.
They hate my sentries, man. I work so hard to mind control them and they just murder them over and over. Minimum mouse or maximum mouse speed? So minimum mouse speed would be easier accuracy-wise, I think. But it would be kind of annoying. Maximum mouse speed is really just hard to click the right thing. So I think that minimum would be more tedious and maximum would be harder. Phoenix, don't die. Phoenix. Okay, cool. That was way too close. Oh, I'm not done. Another part. Oh, this mission just keeps going. I forgot. So the name of the game here is spam the astral winds and then stun the scary things.
We are strong. Our path is clear. With honor, I will.
Oh, that's a little bit much. As long as you kill the aberrations and the hydras, then the spinny guys actually do pretty good here because the enemy doesn't have any bane linkage. The Astral Winds is from StarCraft 1. It's mentioned at some point in the Protoss campaign. Or maybe it is Zeratul talking about it during the Brood War Zerg campaign. I don't remember which, but I do remember that it is mentioned because it came up in Mass Recall. I have no idea what the Astral Winds are, though.
Press on. The energies are closing in behind us.
We're making good progress. As long as you don't lose too much in that first part, the entire mission's a stomp. Once you get the Energizer, Purifier, Colossus, there's just no problems anymore. And Energizer Vanguards, of course.
Strength in unity.
Our matriarch is dead, our fleets have been scattered to the Astral Winds. Yes, I think that is the quote. Back. I'm getting used to it now. I'm getting used to the mouse speed. I'm not going to say it's something that I like, but it's definitely playable when I don't have to manage more than one thing at a time. I should save that stun for the Ultra.
There can be no doubt. We embrace. To me, Arizina.
Several Nidus worms are defending the final power structure. My Dark Templar will aid you in
How far away?
destroying
Yeah,
them.
that's really far away. We'll be fine. Normally this part, it's easiest to target down the Niduses, but I think with this mouse sensitivity, that'll be kind of hard. so I'm going to just kind of A-move and let things happen as they happen, given that I have so much time. If I was more constrained by it, then I would have felt more apprehensive. But this is working out nicely. I love the Artanis hero, by the way. Like, I think he is my favorite hero to use in the campaign because he can die. And that's all that matters. By the way, for blindfolded on this part, my strategy was to get my army all the way over here and then let the blue kill all the Zerg coming out of the rocks, because I can't target them down.
When it falls, the psi matrix
It works.